I'll tell you. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for doing that.
Sit down. What is this for?
This is for the Bratislava History Project we have been doing. It is the collaboration of 5 different schools from Great Britain and Slovakia, and we're looking at your story. And we were producing interviews for the past 3 weeks, questions that portray our fascination with your story. So if I could ask you a couple questions. Please tell us about your motivation to help children from Czechoslovakia.
What?
Could you please tell us about your motivation to help children from Czechoslovakia?
Look, that will take about an hour and a half.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's not working.
All you can do is to read the book about me. I mean, it's nothing that you can answer in 2 words. It's all your upbringing, the people you know, how you view life, what you saw when you got to Prague. There's no quick answer to that. There's a book you can read, which Vera Gissing here wrote, which will give you the answer, but I'm not being rude, but you can't answer that in 2 words.
And so few expecting more. Why were you so convinced that the situation, with so few expecting more at the time, why were you so convinced that the situation would escalate to a stage where the children needed rescuing?
Well, I wasn't alone in thinking that the menace of Hitler was greater. I mean, already in Germany, all the children, Jewish children, were being chucked out of school. All the Jewish businesses were being closed. All the musicians lost their jobs. All the doctors weren't allowed, Jewish doctors weren't allowed to practice. For those people who really knew what was happening in Germany, it was fairly obvious what was going on. It didn't, I mean, I wasn't the only person. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time to be able to get the children out. But a lot of people knew what was happening. The whole of the left wing in England knew what was happening. It was only Chamberlain and his right-wing government who took the attitude they took. And despite the fact that we had a treaty with France to safeguard the independence of Czechoslovakia. We signed an agreement in 1918 guaranteeing the frontiers of Czechoslovakia. So there were lots of signs. I wasn't the only one. I just happened to be at the right place at the time to be able to do something.
Last question.
Can we stop?
One more question? Just a short one.
We really need to go.
Just the last one. Is this important?
If you could one piece of advice for future generations, if you could give one piece of advice for future generations, something you have learned from your life, what would it be?
Don't be content in your life just to do no wrong. Be prepared every day to try and do some good.
Thank you.
Sir Nicholas, can I ask you one question? Whether there is some advice you can give us, young people, some future generations, is there something that you have learned through your life? Some advice for us that we can use?
I think it's very difficult because everybody's so individual and they all have individual lives. But the thing is to be prepared always to help other people if there's an opportunity to do so. Don't walk onto the other side of the street. Stay and help anybody you can. You'll find that's easier to do than you think if you try.
Thank you.
Some people it comes natural to.
May I ask you, what encouraged you to do so, to help others and to be so modest about the helping?
Nothing encouraged me. As I say, it's something that some people have and some people haven't. Some people will see somebody at the side of the road who wants to cross and walks by, and other people will stop and help them across. Now, why there's a difference, I don't know. I just like helping people across. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Only in part.
You see, he's much more demanding than I am. All I'm saying is, don't hurt them. Don't sort of get in their way. And he's going much further. He's saying, you have to help them.
So very last question, because Nikki has to leave.
No, Sir Nicholas, why weren't there more Nicholas Wintons in this? Why do we know only two names, for example, yourself and Mr. Schindler? Why weren't there more people like this that helped?
Well, first of all, there are many more, but they don't get noticed or seen at the time. And secondly, unfortunately, we're living in a very greedy and avaricious world today, and there are not as many people to help as there should be. But there are many kind deeds that are done every day, but don't get reported. It's a matter of luck. Life.
Prosím ťa, urob záver celoplatenstvú.
Save one life, save the world. Do you agree?
Well, it's a start, isn't it? If you save one life, it's a start to save the world. And you can't do it all by yourself. You need somebody to help you. But if you save one life, you've made a good beginning.
So the last question.
This is already, I thought that was the last one.
So the last round is ready.
You wanted to ask something? No, you do.
Could I ask something? You were talking that the world today is very greedy. So what would you change, one thing about the world? What would you change or want to have different?
You mean, how do we make people less greedy?
No. What's one thing that you would like to change about the world? About the people or the world itself?
Well, I'm sticking my neck out a bit, but I'd like ethics to be taught instead of religion. Ethics, in a way, is the foundation of all religions. And I think ethics should be taught as opposed to religion. Now, I'm not going to be liked by a lot of religious people for saying that, but at my age I can say what I want to say.